Hello, boys and girls. In math today, we are going to learn about estimating sums. Now remember, when you estimate something, that's when you try and find out about how much it is or about how many it is. Okay? So it's not the exact number, but it's close to it. It's about it. So when we estimate sums, we're going to find out about how many in all. Okay, so we're going to do some addition and we're going to try and figure out about how many there are in all. We're not going to find the exact answer, but we're going to estimate and find out about how many there are. And we're going to use our strategy that we learned yesterday about finding the nearest 10. Okay, so let's start with our first addition problem. All right, so we're going to do 69 plus 23. All right, so we're going to try and figure out what 69 plus 23 equals. So instead of adding these together like we have learned how to, starting with the ones and then the tens, we're going to practice estimating it. Okay, so I have two number lines here. One of them is from 20 to 30, and one of them is from 60 to 70. We are going to figure out the nearest 10 for each of these numbers and add them together. All right, so I have the 20 to 31 on top. So let's start with 23. Okay, so we got 23 right here. All right. Now let's hop to figure out if it is closer to 20 or 30. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, right? We could do like this, 1, 2, 3. And then going up to 30, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so what is the nearest 10 for 23? What's the nearest 10? 20, right? It took less hops to get to 20. Okay, so we are going to change 23 to 20. Okay, so this arrow basically means is closer to. All right, so 23 is closer to 20. So we're going to put it 20 right here, and then we're going to fill in the rest of this. Now let's look at 69. Okay, here's, oops, let me use my blue. Here we go. Here's 69. Okay, so this one, you don't really have to do the jump, do you? Can you look at it and tell which one it's closer to, if it's closer to 60 or 70? Yes. Which one is it closest to? 70, right? That's just one hop away. It would take 9 hops to get back to 60. Okay, so sometimes you don't even need a number line, or you don't even need to do the hops because you can just tell. You can look at it and see. All right, so then for this, we're going to change this to 70. So we rounded them, it's called, to the nearest 10. All right, so why don't we rewrite this so that it's 70 plus 20. All right, so remember the arrow means is closer to. So 69 is closer to 70, and 23 is closer to 20. All right, so this is going to give us about what the answer is. It's not going to give us the exact answer to 69 plus 23, but it's going to give us one that's close. Okay, so add the ones together first. 0 plus 0 equals 0, and then 7 plus 2 equals 9. 90. All right, so 90 is about the answer for 69 plus 23. It's about the answer. It's close. We know that the answer to 69 plus 23 is close to 90 because we just rounded these to the nearest 10. We found the nearest 10. And it's a little bit easier to add 10s together, right? Because you have to there's just a 0, and then that's easy to add together, and then you just add the 10s together. And it's a little bit faster. So estimating is supposed to be just a little bit quicker, a little bit easier. So that's what we were able to do. We were able to estimate. Okay? All right, let's look at another one that I have here on the back. All right, so for this one, let's see, we are going to do, I'll put it vertical this time, so up and down. So we'll do 41 plus 52. So we want to find out what about it equals. Not exactly what it equals, so we're not going to just add these together. We want to figure out about what it equals. All right, so 41. Okay, so I have my number line from 40 to 50. So let's take a look at 41. All right, which 10 is it closer to? Is it closer to 40 or 50? 40, right? It's right next to 40. You can see that. So we're going to change 41 to 40. 41 to 40 because it is the nearest 10. All right. Then 52. Let's take a look at 52 on this number line. Is 52 closer to 50 or 60? Just by looking at it, you can tell, right? 50. It's closer to 50. 50 is the nearest 10. So then we're going to change 52 to 50. And then we're going to find out about how much the sum is of 41 plus 52. Okay, so 0 plus 0 equals 0. Nice and easy. That's why adding tens is so easy, right? And then 4 plus 5 equals 9. Good. So we know that the sum of 41 plus 52 is about 90. It's very close to 90. It's not exactly 90, but it's very close. Actually, you know what? Just to prove it, we can even check and see. So 1 plus 2 equals 3. 4 plus 5 equals 9. 93. Are 93 and 90 pretty close? Yeah. 90 is actually the nearest 10 to 93. So instead of just adding the numbers, we wanted to check and make sure, but instead of just adding the numbers for your worksheet today, you are going to find the nearest 10 for each addend, like we did here, right? We found the nearest 10 for each addend, and then you are going to add the nearest tens together to find the estimated sum. All right? So we're not looking for the exact one, we're looking for the estimated one. All right, so you're going to do a few of these on the worksheet. Please let me know if you have any questions, but I think you guys will do a great job with this. I hope that you got to do the outdoor activity with nearest tens as well, or if you didn't get to yet, that maybe you'll get to another day very soon. All right, so this is our math lesson. Go ahead and work on the worksheet. Please let me know if you have any questions or if there's something you don't understand. All right, boys and girls, you're going to do an awesome job.